Alright, so since we have a plethora of beverages and some other things to take care of, I thought we'd have a little fun with this. So let's start with the Mexican rice. Now it says fill to that line, so, and then close it back up. So back to Old Faithful. Got us out a nice little hole here. There we go. Move you to the side just a hair. Now, let's do it this way. There we go. Nope. Dang it. Alrighty. That is up to the line. So let's fold this down. Mix it up real well. We'll set this back to the side. Alrighty. Now, so what we're going to do now one sachet did the orange Picot or Picot cut tea, which is a tea size. It's not anything to do with actual oranges, folks. It is a sizing thing. So we're going to get this in this hot water. Let it get started. Now, while that is going, we're going to come over here. Cup number 2. Instant coffee. Instant cafe. There we go. Now, I'm going to add a packet of whitener for tea and coffee to my coffee. And a packet of sucre, sugar. There we go. Now we stir it up. A little clumpy. Yeah, that powdered whitener didn't want to break up good. You can see lumps in there, but we'll give it a few moments. All right, and this says add contents to beverage bag and mix with the appropriate level of cold water, 250 milliliters. I'm probably closer to 400 there, so if this is real weak, I'll add the second pack because there is 2, and there was no beverage bag, so I don't know if I misplaced it with the napkin or exactly what happened, but let's see what we have here. Let's see, 250 milliliters would be 8 ounces. You know what, that's 16 ounces of water right there, so let's go ahead. It ain't good if it ain't strong, ain't that right? Alrighty. There we go, raspberry beverage. Stir it up a little bit. All right. Now, set this to this side, that to this side. Now let's see how everything else is doing. Back in a moment. All right, so we have everything brewing here. I'm going to go ahead and add a packet of sugar to the tea. As I know, I'm a Southern boy and I love my sweet tea. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. Fudgios. They look like chocolate Oreos. Alrighty. We have the Mrs. Dash seasoning, the hot sauce, peppermint and the chewing gum. I think we can skip actually reviewing those, along with the matches. And we'll use the wet nap at the end. All right, so we have raspberry jam. And we have peanut butter. Now, if they had included the bread, that comes in some of these, you could have made you a nice PB&J sandwich. However, this one had tortillas. So, we'll have us a PB&J flatbread. Okay, hang on. This is going to be kind of interesting because they smell slightly off. And you can see they're actually breaking apart just as soon as I touch them. So, but that's okay. Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to turn one just like that. We're going to put a little dollop of the peanut butter on one end. And a little dollop of the raspberry jam on the other. There we go. Now. All right, so it's been 7 to 8 minutes. Let's take a look at this Mexican rice. Carry the bag the rest of the way open. Huh. Interesting. All the seasoning stayed at the bottom. That's okay though. It'll all eat the same. All right. Then we have our entree, which I did sneak over and heat up. Ooh. This is Warnick Company, which is one of the ones that produces for both the U.S. and the Canadian MREs. I'm sorry, that looks good. That is some big mushroom pieces. That is really nice. Alrighty. And of course, we have our dessert. Strawberry applesauce. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't stand applesauce. I hate it. But, like with the fish and the Spanish, I am a consummate culinarian and a consummate reviewer. So we will see how it does. All right, let's get a little tasting done, why don't we? Our tea is nicely brewed here. It's had a few moments to steep. Stirring with the sugar in. Alrighty. Let's see how we got here. Probably a little much water. Could definitely use a little bit longer brew time. So I like my tea strong, but this is a nice tea. It's good. And one packet of sugar was just enough. So let's try our coffee here. All right. So the creamer finally mostly dissolved. Here we go. See? It's coffee, cream and sugar. It's about average. Alrighty. The raspberry drink. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. If you remember my Norwegian Arctic Ration review, I raved about their raspberry drink. So let's see how the Canadians stack up. Yeah, the Norwegians ain't got anything to worry about. That's fake raspberry, so they're good. It's all right. It's drinkable. All right, so raspberry jelly and peanut butter. Well, peanut butter's still good. That was actually some pretty decent raspberry jelly. So let's try it. A little bit of jelly. There you go. A little bit of peanut butter. There we are. Yeah, no, we're not going to talk about what that just looked like. Here we go. PB&J quesadilla. How about that? Mm. Made from fresh fruit. I just found a raspberry seed. Mm. I really wish they had had one of those little bread loaves in here, because that would have made an awesome PB&J sandwich. I might just keep up my little tortilla thing going on. All right, so I start here with the gum. We can see some of the rice seasoned, some of it didn't. I should have mixed that up better. So stir it up a little bit. Throw it all over the place. There we go. All right, Mexican rice. Mm. Spice wise, I love those flavors. Those are some really good flavors. Texture wise, that is the worst freeze dried rice I've ever had. I'm sorry. If you look, you can see. I mean, it just broke up into the little individual grains. It grainy. Texture's not that great. It's edible, but yeah, not a big fan of that rice. I mean, especially with a beef entree like this, why not mashed potatoes. That would have been much better. All right, so let's try this sauce first. Let's see what this says. Beef roast with mushroom sauce. It's not bad. Definitely is not a fresh sauce. You can definitely you can get that canned flavor in it. It's not bad though. So, all right, let's cut us off a little piece of the roast beef. And try it with one of the mushrooms. Actually, let's just try a mushroom by itself first. They held up good. That was actually pretty good. Okay, so in the American MREs, they have the beef pot roast. It's almost essentially the same piece of beef. But this mushroom sauce really does something to it. It makes it a lot better. I like this. This is going to be a good dinner tonight. It's going to be real good. Now, I'm not going to worry about the hot sauce or the Mrs. Dash. Everybody knows what it is. Everybody knows what it tastes like. And if you don't, go down to your local supermarket, Walmart, whatever, pick you up some. Hot sauce is cayenne pepper and vinegar. You could probably make it out of your spice cabinet. So, you know I love y'all guys, right? Love my reviewers. As an applesauce, it's not that bad. It's definitely a fine mix. You don't get chunkiness, you just get smoothness, so that's a plus. Not a strong strawberry flavor, not as much as I thought there would be. If I liked applesauce, that would be good. As I don't, I'm good. Fudgy O's. There we go. Look at that. Open it up. Block of fudge. We're ready to rock. Mm. Mm. So I'm going to be going on Amazon later and see what it would take to get some of those down here in Georgia. That thing blows Oreos out the water. That's some good cookies. And trust me, when a fat man tells you that's good food, that's good food. All right. Well, that is the beef with mushroom Canadian IRP number 4. As you can see, a good bit of food definitely makes a good meal. Again, Adam, you don't know how much I appreciated you sending this to me. You don't know how much it meant to me when you did. I'm sorry it took me so long to get it reviewed, man. Trust me, this was an awesome meal. Well, that's Orlando. That's the review. It's dinner time. Y'all have a good one.